Hello, I'm Ella, a love coach for middle-aged individuals. Today's topic is whether it's okay for women to ingest men's semen. This white liquid with the scent of night flowers is something not many are well acquainted with. Both women and men are curious and often unaware of the details surrounding men's semen. There's a lot of talk about whether it's safe to eat or apply to the skin, and what happens if women consume it. We'll dive deep into these topics today. Please remember to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Men may be familiar with it, but they often don't know the details, and women are even more in the dark about this semen that carries the scent of night flowers. Today, we will explore whether it's safe for women to consume it, what it tastes like, and what effects it may have. Let's unveil the mystery of semen. Missing out on this information might be a loss. First, the smell and taste are quite unique. It's often said to resemble the scent of night flowers, and indeed, it does. This is due to a component called spermine produced by the prostate. Spermine is slightly alkaline and plays a role in neutralizing the acidity of the female vagina, which is why it emits the scent of night flowers. What about the taste? For those who are curious and may have tasted it, I'll explain for your interest. It contains fructose, which is used as an energy source, so you might expect it to taste sweet. However, the amount is so minimal that the sweetness is hardly noticeable. Due to its alkaline nature, it tends to have a slightly bitter and salty taste. When it has been held in for a long time before being released, it might smell like squid or have a taste similar to bleach. The taste can vary depending on one's diet. Consuming a lot of fish or meat might make it taste more bitter, while frequent fruit consumption can make it taste sweeter. Eating fruits regularly not only benefits your health but can also make your semen more aromatic for your partner who may be sensitive to smells. A small gesture of care can greatly enhance love satisfaction. Second, is it safe to eat? It is not harmful to the human body to eat it. Although it contains a small amount of protein, it is not in a quantity that would affect the body. If a man does not have any sexually transmitted diseases or pathological issues, eating it will not lead to illness. In other words, there is no harm in eating it. However, it may be unappetizing due to its unique smell, reminiscent of the scent of night flowers, especially since it comes from a male's private parts. Many women refuse to eat it for hygienic reasons. Therefore, the decision to eat it is not a medical issue but one for both individuals involved to decide. If the woman is fine with it and not displeased, it is okay to eat. If the woman dislikes it, there is no need to force it. Third, does ejaculating frequently lead to an early death? In the past, there was a belief that because there is a fixed amount of it available, frequent ejaculation was bad for health. It was thought that one is born with a lifetime's worth of supply. However, modern medicine has proven that there is no scientific basis for this belief. On the contrary, as one ages and cell function declines, regular ejaculation can actually help prevent prostate cancer and maintain sexual function. So, for health reasons, ejaculation is indeed necessary. Fourth, is it good for the skin when applied? Some people ask if it's good for the skin because they've heard it's high in protein. However, it is not actually high in protein. It is composed of 90% water, and the remaining 10% consists of proteins, fats, and fructose, among other things. In reality, sperm make up less than 1% of it, so eating or applying it to the skin does not improve skin health or provide any benefits. Instead, if the area where it is applied feels burning or itchy, it could indicate an allergy to semen. Certain proteins contained in small amounts can cause allergic reactions on a woman's skin. Fifth, is it beneficial for virility to hold back before ejaculating? Not ejaculating after sexual activity is believed in Eastern sexual medicine to be beneficial, a practice known as edging. It helps maintain desire and reduces fatigue that can come from frequent sexual activity. Continuous practice of this can lead to improved sexual function. Consider it a method used by the experts. It's a technique necessary for people who have sex frequently and abundantly. For someone who has sex at an average rate, holding back is not necessary. In fact, the stress caused by holding back can be harmful if it accumulates. Since recharging occurs every 3 days on average, you can decide based on the frequency of your sexual activity. 6th. Could it have a cancer prevention effect for women? One of the newly discovered functions of semen is its role in suppressing cancer in women. According to findings so far, it has been revealed to suppress breast and ovarian cancer in women and to be effective in eliminating cervical cancer viruses. A study conducted in 2003 extracted 3 components, including the mineral zinc, from semen that had sperm removed, and found that it was effective in killing ovarian cancer cells in women. The research data was presented by Professor Baek Sok-yeon of Korea. It was discovered that a compound of zinc and citric acid extracted from semen eradicates cervical virus and is effective. 7th. Could it help relieve stress and prevent depression? Semen is known to contain substances such as testosterone, estrogen, cortisol, which can improve mood or increase affection, as well as antidepressive substances like thyrotropin, a thyroid-stimulating hormone, and melatonin. Researchers from the State University of New York found that women who have healthy sexual relationships periodically have significantly less depression than those who do not, according to a study published in the latest issue of the Journal of Sexual Behavior Research, indicating that a healthy sex life can be very beneficial to our health. 8th. Does the quantity decrease with frequent masturbation? Masturbation is a perfectly normal activity based on human desire. According to one study, more than 90% of adult men and women have experience with masturbation. Since men regenerate every 72 hours on average, frequent masturbation can reduce the quantity, but if the amount decreases without a specific reason, it could be due to hormonal disorders or blockage of the ejaculatory duct, requiring professional medical consultation. If the amount decreases without a particular reason and ejaculation becomes difficult, it is recommended to seek medical advice. 9th. Are there ways to increase semen volume? Zinc is an essential mineral that has a powerful effect on semen production, more so than any other component. Taking zinc supplements shows effects quickly. A deficiency or lack of zinc in the body can reduce sperm count. Foods rich in zinc include oysters, which are particularly potent. Eating oysters can immediately increase the volume due to their rich zinc content. How about oysters for today's meal? 11th. How long can sperm survive? The purpose of sperm is to meet the egg and create new life. To reach the egg with minimal loss, it is ejaculated in a sticky state and becomes liquid within 30 minutes to move. To achieve pregnancy, at least 100 million sperm are necessary. Sperm can survive about 4 hours inside the vagina and up to 3 days within the uterus. Thus, it is considered possible to conceive up to 3 days after intercourse. Outside the body, if humidity and temperature are maintained, sperm can survive for about a day, but if it's just on a tissue, it can survive for about 30 minutes due to evaporation. If ingested, it is immediately destroyed by stomach acid, making survival impossible. 11th. Should you see a doctor if your semen is brown? A decrease in volume or a change in color to brown, yellow, or blood-stained upon ejaculation may require treatment. Normally, semen is light gray or white, but occasionally it can appear brown or yellow. This could be due to infrequent ejaculation, diet, or stress, and is often temporary and not a major concern. However, persistent yellow or red indicates possible prostate abnormalities or inflammation with bleeding, necessitating medical treatment. Today, we've explored some of the lesser-known effects and curiosities about semen that both men and women might not be aware of. Eating it is harmless to the body, and normal ejaculation can have many positive effects on both the partner and oneself. If you think that ejaculating frequently is bad, moderate ejaculation is actually beneficial to health, so it's recommended over not doing it at all. Thank you for watching till the end. I'm Ella, a midlife relationship coach, cheering for happy love in middle age. Be happy.